Good morning, dear student. Today we will discuss about the DC generator characteristics. There are following type of characteristics we are study here. First is no load characteristics. First is no load characteristics. No load characteristics drawn between EA versus IF field current, where omega is taken as constant. Next, load characteristics. Load characteristics. Plot is drawn between VT versus IF, where IA and omega is taken as constant. Third, external characteristics. External characteristics. Plot is drawn between VT versus IL, where IF is taken as constant. These are the type of characteristics which we will discuss here. And as we know that DC machine is many type, such as externally excited DC generator, second shunt DC generator, series DC generator, and compound DC generator. First of all, we are taking separately excited DC generator. Then we will discuss about the no load characteristics of the separately excited DC generator. Machine used separately excited DC generator. First, we will discuss about the load characteristics. For a load characteristics, load characteristics, we are taking field winding. This is the field winding. Sorry, here ammeter is connected to the field winding. RF DC supply is connected to the field winding. Here armature winding is here. First of all, no load characteristics. This is EA, this is plus, this is minus. Here omega is angular velocity is taken as a constant. We are increasing the field winding. If we are increasing the field winding, if we are plotting the graph between generated EMF and field current. This is the IF and this is the EA generated EMF. As we know that E is equal to EA is equal to हो गया KA phi omega. If we are increasing the field current, generated EMF will be increases. अब यहाँ पे हम बात करते हैं नो लोड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स की. नो लोड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स के केस पे जो है हमने सेपरेटली डीसी एक्साइटेड जनरेटर का जो है सर्किट डायग्राम में यहाँ पे ड्रॉ किया हुआ है. दिस डायग्राम इज रिप्रेजेंटेड टू द फील्ड वाइंडिंग ऑफ सेपरेटली एक्साइटेड डीसी जनरेटर, while this diagram represented armature winding of the separately excited DC generator. अब यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं, RF का वैल्यू बढ़ा रहे हैं. जब RF का वैल्यू बढ़ाएंगे तो फील्ड करंट IF जो है हमारा, इसके अंदर जो करंट फ्लो हो रही है वो IF है. अगर RF को बढ़ाएंगे तो IF हमारा घटेगा, अगर RF को घटाएंगे तो IF हमारा बढ़ेगा. तो यहाँ पे स्टार्टिंग में क्या होता है, फील्ड के अंदर जो है रेजिड्यूअल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड होता है. सपोज यहाँ पे ये पॉइंट है, ये वो पॉइंट है, तो दीज आर द रेजिड्यूअल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जो है ऑलरेडी फील्ड में पहले से ही अवेलेबल है. उसकी वजह से जो है कॉइल के अंदर जो है एक मिनिमम ईएमएफ इंड्यूस होगा. रेजिड्यूअल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड वाइंडिंग के अंदर ऑलरेडी जो है परमानेंट मैग्नेट होता है. स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जो है परमानेंटली अवेलेबल होता है. अगर रेजिड्यूअल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जो है फील्ड वाइंडिंग के अंदर अगर नहीं होगा, उस केस में जो है आर्मेचर वाइंडिंग के अंदर ईएमएफ इंड्यूस होगा ही नहीं. आर्मेचर वाइंडिंग के अंदर ईएमएफ को इंड्यूस कराने के लिए हमको जो है रेजिड्यूअल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जो है फील्ड वाइंडिंग के अंदर जो है इट नेसेसरी रिक्वायरमेंट, ये जो है नेसेसरी रिक्वायरमेंट होता है फॉर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द ईएमएफ इन आर्मेचर वाइंडिंग. इसकी वजह से जो है हमारा ईएमएफ जनरेशन जो है शुरू होता है. तो अब यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं कि आर के वैल्यू को जो है आर के वैल्यू को डिक्रीज करेंगे तो आईएफ हमारा बढ़ेगा. जब आईएफ बढ़ेगा तो हमारा यहाँ पे जनरेटेड ईएमएफ भी बढ़ना शुरू होगा. अब यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट है, यहाँ तक जो है हमारा लिनियरली ईएमएफ जो है इंड्यूस होगा. इसके बाद जो है एक्चुअली कोर के अंदर मैग्नेटिक सेचुरेशन होता है. मैग्नेटिक सेचुरेशन की वजह से जो है हमारा ईएमएफ जो इंड्यूस हो रहा है वो डिक्रीज होना शुरू हो जाएगा. दिस इज द एयर गैप लाइन. एयर गैप लाइन, दिस इज द BD. This is the no load characteristics of separately excited DC generator. The important thing is due to the residual magnetic field, this is the small amount of E naught, maybe this is the small amount of generated EMF in a armature coil due to the residual magnetic field. This is the no load characteristics of separately excited DC generator. Here again I will explain. If RF decreases, IF increases, the generated EMF start from point A to point C, and then the generated EMF will decreasing till the point F, and if this line is continuously drawn, this line is known as air gap line, and this is the actual characteristics of the no load actual characteristics of the separately DC excited DC separately excited DC generator. Then we will discuss about the load characteristics. Load characteristics is plotted between VT versus IF. Load characteristics. Load characteristics diagram is similarly. This is the ammeter. This is field winding, RF. This is IF, and this is positive. This is negative. This is armature winding. Generated EMF P. R, RA. This is the load. IA. The load characteristics plotted between VT versus IF. VT versus IF. This is the residual EMF E0, and generated EMF will start from here. If RF is decreases, then IF is increases, and EA is equal to, then phi F is increases, then EA is increases. That's why it's start from point A0 to here, and then start decreasing due to the magnetic saturation of the core. Due to magnetic saturation of core. This is the air gap line. DE FG, and due to the, as we know that generated EMF is equal to E is equal to VT minus plus IA RA, if VT is equal to EA minus IA RA. That's why this will start it from here. This is the drop IA RA. Then we will discuss about the external characteristics of separately excited DC generator. Voltmeter is connected across this one. the plot drawn between EA and IL, EA and IL, this is the generated EMF is represented through this. This is the VT and this is the IARA drop, and this is the armature reaction. This is terminal voltage VT. As we know that the generated EMF in armature winding of a separately excited DC generator, if we are connected load to the output terminal of DC generator, then there will be the drop of IARA. That means if EA is equal to VT plus IARA, that means VT is equal to EA minus IARA, or there will be armature reaction in armature reaction in armature winding. That's why VT is equal to EA minus IARA minus armature reaction. That's why this graph is come out through these equations. This is the constant generated EMF represented through this point to this point. There will be the IARA drop. That's why the graph is decreasing. IARA through IARA, and last, due to the armature reaction, final the terminal voltage VT is appear across this magnitude. Thank you very much. This is all about the characteristics of DC separately excited generator. Thank you.